Alright, it's Roger with igadgetgeek, and I have another first impressions video. This time it is of the brand new AT&T Samsung Focus 2. It is a Windows-based smartphone. It runs on AT&T's 4G LTE network. It has a 4-inch Super AMOLED display with a 1.4 GHz processor. It has a forward-facing camera and a rear-facing camera. So let's go ahead and dive right into this and take a look at what all comes with this phone. Alright, this is pretty much standard AT&T boxes that we've come to see with a lot of the newer smartphones, but let's go ahead and dive right on into this packaging and see what all it comes with. Of course, you get a nice quick start guide, the phone itself. There's my provision SIM card, and of course you do get your little manual there. You also get a nice set of Samsung headphones with what appears to be volume control on those as well. Here is your battery. Let's see what size this is. A 1715 milliamp hour battery. We'll set that to the side. You have a sync and charge USB to micro USB cable. And of course your little power brick to charge your phone. So let's go ahead and set that packaging and all that stuff to the side, and we'll get this phone powered up. Let's go ahead and get this battery out of its packaging. Need to grab our SIM card and the phone itself. Now of course you have some of the standard stickers here. The texting and driving, it can wait, which is an important message. Let's take a look at the back. It has some information here on how to remove the actual battery cover. There's a notch on the side, but we can go ahead and remove that. Let's go ahead and pop this back battery cover open. Now it's pretty much standard. You have your Samsung logo, Windows Phone. Now on the very back you have a place here for your SIM card. Get that battery put in. We'll go ahead and get the battery cover back on. And we'll go ahead and take a look around while it powers up. Okay, on the very bottom you have your sync and charge port, which is a micro USB, your main microphone. You have a dedicated camera button. You have your sleep wake button right here on the right hand side. Now on the very top you have a secondary mic, a 3.5mm headphone jack. On the left hand side you have your volume up and down rocker and the place to access to remove the battery door. Now on the very front, it is like most Windows smartphones. You have your main three buttons at the bottom, your Windows button, your search button, and your back button. So let's go ahead and get started here. And I'll just go ahead and skip through most of this stuff. There we go. Let's go ahead and let it fire on up, and we'll take a look around at the software. Okay, there we have it. It is basic Windows Phone software that we have seen on a lot of devices. Let's go ahead and go on down here to, we've got your dialing pad, your history, all of that good stuff. A lot of the stuff we've come to see from most Windows-based phones. Let's go into settings. Got your system, your theme, all of the same stuff we've come to expect from most Windows-based phones. Now mainly this is going to be kind of a more of an entry-level Windows smartphone. It's going to be ideal for someone maybe that's their first smartphone, and at $50 with a 2-year contract you can't go wrong with a 1.4 GHz processor, a 4-inch Super AMOLED display, 8 GB of storage, a 5 megapixel camera that shoots video in 720p. Now I will have a full review up within the next few days with a lot of sample pictures and photos. And this has been my first impressions video of the brand new AT&T Samsung Focus 2 4G LTE device that does retail for $49 on AT&T's network. And this has been Roger with igadgetgeek.